It's ironic, isn't it? Right, Michael? Right, Yuki? Ella? Laura? It's ironic how these people are crying over me sharing a story. You are absolutely right. But, you know, I've been saying that from the start, but no one wanted to listen. This is why you got bullies and you got heroes. You got cowards and you got saviors. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm referring to is the scrutiny, mind you, the scrutiny on this channel over the fact that I asked you, the audience, to help me get out of a situation that I did not ask for. I didn't ask to be robbed and be homeless in New York City. I didn't ask to lose my passports, my means to travel. And now that I have everything, all my documents and all my stuff, but I don't have is my $11,000, I'm going to say $11,000 worth of camera equipment that was taken. Not only that, there were Japanese komodos, Japanese attire, like mind you, like my hakama, which is expensive. If you guys practice Japanese martial arts or Japanese swordsmanship or Japanese jitsu, you will wear a hakama. That thing was more than a fucking camera. Just the, mind you, just the hakama was worth more than $2,500. Just give you context. More expensive than any electronic part or any cell phone that you possess right now. That piece of fabric was more than anything you could have afforded. And that was given to me. So that's why I'm mad. Things like that, mind you, I used to wear it all the time. Even when I wasn't in Japan. I wear it right here in New York City. Which I did many, many times before I went to Boston. Everyone thought I was cosplaying. I'm like, no. This is simple, normal wear when I'm in Japan, because hot days are hot days, you know. Sometimes you don't wear a hakama on a hot day, mind you that. But people don't want to stop trolling, stop harassing. So I'm gonna give the audience, New Yorkers, New Jersey, Connecticut, Boston, Maine, Rhode Island, DC, New Jersey, Jersey City, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Yes, go. I let everybody know. Yes, I asked this company, the 501c company, Invisible People, to not show my video and take it down, which they did. I wish I can show you it so you can understand the narrative of it. And at that time, I was dealing with 2 EEOCs, right? And not only that, I was dealing with all the burden that I had to deal with in the city when, mind you, there's a video of me contacting mind you, not me, but there was a married couple that contacted 311. Actually, it's actually in the post, in the community post. But I'm going to upload it to the community post one more time so you can see the evidence of this couple tried to call 311. So they did. And I video recorded. And mind you, I shared all the video document. It wasn't a live stream. It was an edit video uploaded. Because I was recording parts of what they were saying. Oh, you want to hear what they were saying? Okay. Here's one of the most disrespectful things they were saying. Wow, you look very well. Your skin looks very well for a homeless guy. Like, you dress well. Like, I dress well. These are the last clothes I had on. What do you mean I dress well? These are the last clothes. These are not winter clothes. These are fucking literally travel clothes. Are you telling me I look nice? Ladies and gentlemen, this is outreach in New York City. There's a video of it. which I'm going to link. Trust me, I'm going to link it. And you guys can be like, oh wow, I even gave you guys the phone number so you guys can rant and literally troll the shit out of this agency. So the couple came back, and what they did was gave me some money. They trusted me. Because I told them, I said, you don't have to trust me. You don't have to give me that. So this is what I did. When they wanted to give me money, I told them, before you do that, please watch my videos. What led up to this, so you have trust in me. They came back the next day and said, we watched just a few videos and we just didn't have to look at all of them, but we see it, so we trust you. And at that time, David Oyster, he's an Australian photographer and a father for photographers. If you don't know who he is, he's retired now. He's just vacationing. He's just traveling with his wife, seeing family, you know, things that he needs to do after teaching for so damn long. He donated, what, I think it was, I looked it up. At the time of the currency, he donated 370 Australian dollars, mind you, which only add up to 250 US dollars. Keep that in mind. So he lost money in the process, sending me money. But the point of the narrative of this story is, everyone, is that my intellect is good, my mental health is compromised. I've been very transparent about that. I've been very transparent who I date. I was transparent about E. Lee. Yes, there were claims. See, never convicted. Keep that in mind. Never convicted. Why? Because there were new evidence that proved that E wasn't really responsible. So people, there was articles in Wisconsin Journal that E did something to a child, right? Her child. But how can she do something to a child when she physically was, mind you, defending herself from her husband? Mind you, even after she left her house, her kids were still seeing domestic violence, mind you, observation. There were literally domestic abuse even after E towards children. And this is where other family got involved. Mind you, let's be clear, Nancy, you tried to clear this up. You thought you were going to, and mind you, let me explain why E decided to leave West Madison to go to Wisconsin to her family. And out of respect, I let her. She said it's about family, I let her go. But I kept visiting. And the family knew I was visiting because they knew I had the money. When I stopped visiting less, and I told E, only time I see you money is when you need it. That's it. No more supporting. Tell those men in your family, go get jobs. Right? E and I still kept communication. Simple as that, everyone. I still communicate. I visit all the time. That's why I always visit Wisconsin, Madison. I even got jobs in Madison. Through the state. Not through the city, through the state. So I decided to go back for one last time, and E knew I was working in Madison this time. But this time, no. E did not want to show, so I went to Milwaukee and went to go see her all the time. Every time I had a weekend, I went to go see. I treated her out to dinner. I treated her fairly. We hanged out in my hotel. We played video games. We talked. It wasn't sexual all the time. It was just a conversation. She told me things about what her family was doing to her that was very unorthodox. So E was only a money grab, basically, for the family because they thought she was incompetent. No, listen to this. They thought they was going to cash in on E. This is how sometimes family is not to be trusted sometimes. And I'm not saying that all family, but E mind you, E got kicked out of her home. If E never got kicked out of her sister's house, E would never be deceased. But let me tell you how this all ended for E. Since she wasn't able to get her SSIs in properly, or SSDI, which she was getting because of me. See, I literally was helping E sign up for SSDI. And when I was actually, mind you, got the email for the approval, that's when the family's like, oh, that money belongs to us, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, there's a story behind this, everybody. See, this is why I was like, no, it belongs to E, only E. E doesn't know what to do with all that money. If she was to get it, and she did get it, and guess what happened? This family spent it up and then kicked her out the home. And you call that family. So, yeah, I gave the rights. So we're like, yeah, let the family watch what happens. And guess what the state did? Stopped her SSDI because E doesn't know how to apply to these things without assistance. So I ask you this. You're going to pick on me for taking care of someone that doesn't know how to do things. You're going to pick on me because her husband framed her, or her family could. Her husband's family did. Let's be honest about that shit. Her husband's family despised E. Right? But E still got kicked out and was homeless in Milwaukee. Why you guys think I came back to Wisconsin or send money every time I had a chance to Wisconsin? Why you think I was always in Madison? I was only an hour and 15 minutes away from Milwaukee. But why now I'm not in Milwaukee all the time. I'm not in Madison all the time. Think about it. For the last 20 years, even if I was in Vancouver or working in Portland, I always visit Madison. Now you understand, there's no value point of me going back to Wisconsin. It was all taken from me. And the justice system gave these boys 30 years plus 15 years supervision probation plus another 10 years observational probation. I'm like, nah. Life, motherfuckers. But no, I didn't get my wish. But I'm being picked on this channel for looking out for the little people. And know when I see discrepancies in a fucking case. Even the lawyer proved that there's some discrepancies with this family. Yeah, they were. But no one wanted to pick her side. But I did. Because she told me the truth. And yeah, I was guys, trust me. I was fucking furious when she told me. I was furious. Yeah, I was mad. I was fucking mad. Believe me. But I was like, no. Tell me the truth. What happened? And she told me the truth. And this is where the lawyer and her lawyer, a public defendant, well, it's actually a law firm that was defending E because they knew something wasn't right. They knew something wasn't right. Guys, E wouldn't fight me back, but she fought her husband back. Think about that. Why did she fight her husband back and not fight me? I even tried to get E to say the N-word. She just won't say it. We even tried to get her to study martial arts. But here's the thing. E doesn't fight like we would fight. She fights like for the survival. If you understand the survival, like if it's a dire need and someone's trying to like harm her, like her ex-husband or her husband to her children, yeah, she will fight back differently. We have seen that. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to say to you and the audience that like I did everything that I was supposed to do. I was at the right place at the right time for the right reasons why I was alive. I wasn't here to cater to people's bullshit or feed a nonsense minority fucking, mind you, neighborhood that doesn't want to come to complex that black culture doesn't have to be violent. It could be kind, it could be purified, it could be open-minded. We could welcome all arms. But no. I experienced here. This is why I left New York. Even though I was born right here in Brooklyn, New York. And every rollerblader and every New Yorker would tell you, Panda was in Harlem, Panda was in Queens, Panda was here, Staten Island. I was in Staten Island. How many of you can say you lived in Staten Island? Exactly. All you guys can say, this is my Brooklyn, like this asshole Greg last night. I came to, mind you, not your neighborhood, our neighborhood, brother. Our neighborhood, not your neighborhood. Since when you became borough president of Brooklyn? Like I said, everyone, know your education, know your knowledge. But everyone wants to pick on me because I ask you for assistance. I ask you for help. Because guess what? You are the government, not these assholes that run the government. See, the government needs us to run a government. Keep that in mind. And this is why Trump decided to oh yeah, just to see how this plays out. He's playing chess with all of us, including his constituents. He's a businessman. That's what he does. He wants to see what's the best outcome out of both things. Who's going to win? He's a businessman. He's going to play his presidency like a businessman. So think like a businessman. So I ask all you haters, think like a patriot, not a tyrant. You sit here and you pick on me for asking people for help, and you make a YouTube channel called The Panda Photographer Bum. I'm e-begging. I don't have a right to ask this woman, this man in this fucking car, hey, times are rough. I know you wait. I know you received help, so I'm asking for help. If you deny me help, then you're a hypocrite, because there is a time when you ask for help. It doesn't matter what it was for. It could be for homework. It could be for fucking work. It could be for anything. You ask for help, then you're a hypocrite. Know your education. Know how to speak. Know how to write a proper sentence. Know how to fix your pronunciations. Know how to use your symbols. Because a lot of you that hate and disagree with me don't know how to write or speak proper. And I can read and write intermittently in 4 other languages. Can you? That is the question. No. So you sit here and act like you work forever. But I guarantee you, most New Yorkers live with their parents or live with a sibling or a family member. I've been on my own since I was 18 years of age. And I didn't look back one time. Why? I love my independency. That's what makes me stronger, not you. You love you guys like to use that word, enable, but you guys are actually enabling yourself, because guess what? You rely on the government for all your needs. I don't even get fucking SSI, SSDI, no SNAP, no Medicaid. I have to pay for Medicaid. Actually, I have Badger Plus from Wisconsin still. I don't even have the Medicaid. Even though Badger Plus, it's apparently, mind you, this is how I'm able to actually go to the hospital and literally get my bills fucking reducted, where I still have to pay out of pocket. Goes to show you how much you don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know about me, you ask me. You don't ask some stranger from West Bubblefuck, because he or she has a discrepancy of what they don't like me, what I said or what I did not say. It goes to show you that, the First Amendment right of your Constitution is always disrespected by Americans and people abroad. This is why someone pointed out to me about the Swedish guy. I'm like, fuck him. He's a loser. You can write that post all you want. The reason why he's not making videos of me, bullshit. Bullshit, bro. The reason why you're not making videos is because you're poor and you're homeless, just like everyone else out here, portraying something that you're fucking not. You got no access to a camera, and if you do, it's your cell phone, which is shitty quality. No one respects you on your channel. You might get a few likes from the people that actually hate on this channel, but I guarantee you won't get the public's like. Because what you present is just being an online bully. Your definition, look at it. Ask any psychologist right now. Ask anybody that works in the education field. You portrayed yourself as an online bully. You pick on people. Look at your content. You're picking on people that did nothing to you. You just want to nitpick about what someone else did wrong. You're just like every other YouTuber. You just want to milk off of other people's boredom, sadness, richness, and turmoil. That's all you are. Just like food influencers. When they ask for free food in exchange for review, therefore, you just gave up all, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, ask any fucking food critic, ask any journalist out here. You never asked for free food. You gave up all your credibility. You gave all that credibility. They proved that you're just a food bum. You just go to places for free food. I don't have a champagne that I like, by the way. I don't barely hardly drink anymore. I don't even drink sake like I used to. Guys, if you look at my channel, I was all about that sake and soju game. And that IPA game. Look at my YouTube videos from 2016. I used to go to Portland all the time. Go for the cannabis, go for the good beers, the good food. That's out in Portland. But that doesn't exist anymore. 4th Avenue, all the food carts, gone. All the homelessness is there now. All the drug use. All the bullshit. 3rd Avenue, too. All that used to be international food carts that don't exist anymore. But now Portland wants to try to clean shit up. Too late. Too fucking late. So I don't have a favorite champagne. I like sake and soju. I can tell you that I like medium to nirogiri sake, which I like a cream texture type. And when I'm eating with something, it depends what you're eating. So there's many varieties of sake and soju. So just check it out for yourself. But back to what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody wants to freaking criticize of me asking you, the public, to fix the wrongs that the government won't fix. You can make a difference, not just for me, for everyone else too. That has always been my message about helping not just me, but helping everyone. To prove that, every time someone donates, I used to do this, or I kind of still do it, but I just don't tell everyone. And I kind of do. Just watch my Instagram and my YouTube channel. You see that I buy people good to go. And I look for them at the night. At the end of the night, hey guy, you want some food? I got a good to go for you. Mind you, I pay it forward. You guys donate to me. I try to make my money, your donation, worthwhile by using it in the best way possible, by sharing it. And people want to criticize that. People want to actually make you believe that I steal food or do bad things. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I don't pay my subway fare all the time. After all the time the MTA has stolen money from me and never returned it. How many videos have I made about the MTA keeps stealing money from me when I'm sleeping in the middle of the night? There's plenty of videos on this channel talking about that very same subject. How the MTA steals money from you in the middle of the fucking night while you're sleeping. I made plenty of videos about that. This is why the MTA is, mind you, I'm on their shit list. Because I'm pointing things out that they don't want you to know. Isn't it scary in New York City late night? Dude, I got martial arts skills, combat training, street training, gun training, bow and arrow training. Come on, bro. I ain't scared of no one in New York City. Like I told these other chumps. And mind you, I got into, confrontation multiple times in the subway and out on the streets. And I always, mind you, when I got robbed, I wasn't the victor. 6 versus 1, but guess what? Out of two of those people that robbed me, I broke and fractured one guy's arm. He had to go to the hospital. And this is where, mind you, he confessed that he got into an argument. And mind you, nurses or doctors are trained to know as well, mind you, psychology education, when a person is fucking lying. So the police called. And guess what? I ID'd that person. I'm like, yep, that's him. That's him. That is him. He didn't want to snitch on his boys. I recommend, mind you, I commend him for that. You don't want to switch on your boys, but guess what? Your boy snitched on you, but guess what? Because your boy just tried to fucking cash one of my traveler's checks. You stupid. Yeah, they took my traveler's checks. Mind you, they're already signed. All you have to do is show a valid, mind you, 2 valid IDs when you cash those traveler checks. You got to show 2. So keep that in mind. But I'm being picked on for sharing everything I do. But no one wants to fight for the reason why I'm in this situation or was in this situation. No one wants to help me get back all my camera equipment that was stolen from me, or my daughter's ashes, or my Japanese attires, or the fact that I had really nice clothes in there, and other documents. You don't want to fight for that reason, but you want to fight with me for asking you for help and calling me a bum all the time. You expect me to just make magic happen, ladies and gentlemen. They expect for me to make magic happen. As if the government is going to, yeah, here, Panda, here's a passport. You don't have to show any ID. Go ahead. Like I'm not supposed to go through the system like everyone else. Get in line, right? I'm supposed to have that shit right away. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? For the last, mind you, those 2 years were the longest 2 years of my life trying to gather all of my documents together. Because once I have all my mind you, I have all my documents. And when I decide to leave New York, I'm not looking back. Because I have everything I need now. But right now, I got 2 part-time jobs. My first job that I had, the internet, you got me terminated because you wanted to make more of a problem with it by, mind you, spreading false rumors and harassing. Just like the ThePandaPhotographer bum. You made a very crucial mistake. You should never post, mind you, the Starbucks Corporation phone number. They're already investigating the last phone calls of the, and you making yourself in the hot seat. Do you know they got more money than I do? They can really fuck you just because you put their phone number. Oh my Panda, you are not so intelligent. They can literally fuck you. This is why a lot of people are not bothering me, because they made that same mistake. And I hope Starbucks fucked you. You want to be that next victim. So this is why I record that YouTube channel and upload it to my YouTube channel. Because guess what? He's copyrighting everything. But here's the thing. The evidence showed that you literally target someone that was not related to this issue, which was a corporation. You are a dickhead. I'm sorry, but I gotta call you out for that. You really want to be under fire. This is why I shared it with Starbucks, and I hope Starbucks Corporation come after you. Why are you posting their business number? You can literally, you can get sued for that. I have nothing to do with the Starbucks. You can literally get sued for that. Think about it. Businesses are suing people for bad reviews. What makes you think you're not able to be sued or tracked? All they need is to get an investigator to track and get, mind you, there's a corporation. They can get Google to get them any information about you. You put yourselves out there when you spam all the time, when you harass. Everything that you do is going to follow you back where you came, which is where you are. You think no one knows what you're doing? This is why I do what I do. I let the government know. I let the fucking state know. I let local officials know. No shame in my game because I already know they track it. No matter what we do, how we do it, we still going to be tracked. We could turn off our cell phones. We could turn off our laptops and try to be anonymous. But guess what? These streets have CCTV. Every block, every corner, every subway, every bus, every fucking taxi cab, every single TLC cab has CCTV. Everything has TV. Who you think you hiding from? They know every exact move you play, what you eat, how you shit, where you piss. Welcome to the age of technology, AI, and the government. Hello. So with that said, everyone, but I'm being picked on for standing up for the rights of many, and including my rights. This is why you guys didn't know what the 14th Amendment was. After I literally just said Target just violated the 14th Amendment. Not once, but multiple times. Yeah, well, the location here is, but every other location is not. Why? Because these managers want to have an easy lifestyle. They want an easy job. They don't want to read. People today don't want to read. No one wants to read anymore. Everyone wants to say, what's the... Ma'am, there's a... Mind you, let's say you go in Starbucks, you ask for a password for a code, you go to a door that literally says employees only in big black letters, but you're not looking up because you refuse to read. And then you said, why the code's not working? Ma'am, that says employees only. Oh. That's you. And for the fake Greg, listen, bro, you're in my territory. Brooklyn is our territory. But guess what? I'm older than you, bro. I guarantee I'm older than you. Just the way you write sounds like you're in your 20s. With a GED. I shouldn't make fun of people with GEDs. But you, sir, didn't deserve it. Because your grammar sucks. Seriously. Your writing... How can you literally... How did they hire you with that kind of writing penmanship? It's just sloppy handwriting. I took my time to write to you. And you did not take the time to write back to me. You got to write me some ghetto ebonics bullshit sentences that make no sense. Yeah, your writing is ebonics. Yeah, we studied that in psychology. We studied that in Chicago. In prison, too. It's called ebonics. I bet you didn't know that. Because that's what you speak in prison. Ebonics, another frame of English. Code. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out here in the rain. Take it with a grain of salt. Get wet with me. But I like the rain. Because it shows you none of you ain't like me. Mind you, I got my certification for a lot of things. Like camping. Mind you, outdoor adventure certification survivalist. In the state of Oregon. And Washington. I was trying to push it to Vancouver, but I'm not a citizen. So I was like, fuck. I was trying to get that trio, you know. Because there's a path you can take from Vancouver, mind you, difficult, but there is one that goes to Seattle, goes to Portland, goes to California, all the way to the valley. Just got to know how to take Route 99, baby, when you're in Portland. And then if you don't want to take the trail, take Route 99. It's going to be tricky, though, because you're going to see some snakes, some wildlife. Yeah, it's going to be a wild one. I know I did. I went to, mind you, all the way through Napa Valley. That was pretty fucking cool. Yes, I took a trip because my foster parents thought I needed some time alone after my car accident and losing someone that I loved. And then I decided that I probably did need a time from home. So I just like decided to do Vancouver to fucking Seattle, all the way to Washington State, I should say. Sorry. Oh, it's raining hard. Oh, look at this. Getting wet again. I try to dry off today, motherfucker. Look at this. Getting wet out here for you. Real content. The realest YouTube channel there is in New York City. We don't sugarcoat anything. We tell it like it is. You don't like how my lifestyle is? Well, blame you, the public, and the government, because you all have some part of doing it. Like, for instance, this February, March, I was working a nice job, but you guys decided to get me terminated from that employment by calling the job over 700 times. So that's your fault for spamming and trying. Mind you, that's defamation of character. That's damages. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, if I was that photographer, mind you, the impersonator that's opposing me but has the channel called the Panda Photographer Bum, you should really take down the Starbucks phone number before they really crucify your ass. Because that's their property, not mine. They can sue you. For, mind you, for making this situation uncooperative. Because they don't know, corporation doesn't really know who I am. I'm not associated. Damn, lady. That's how you fucking park? And you're gonna get mad? Get the fuck out of here. That's your fault. Did you just see that? She gets mad. Oh, my panda. Lady, eat a pack of New York real black dicks for that one. That was disgusting. And you got a brand new car with no, mind you, temporary tags. Goes to show you probably don't even know how to drive yet properly. Did you just see that, guys? She's gonna fucking curse at the other driver trying to scoot by. You the one that double parked. Yeah, that was a huge double park. If anyone caught that, gonna get mad. How fucking ridiculous is that? This is New York for you. But I digress. With that said, everyone, I'm just sharing. I always will ask my audience for help. Don't you want to support someone like me, a great and honest creator? Oh, I'm different from other YouTubers, huh? That doesn't make sense. Now you're being biased. See what I mean? You see what I mean? This is what the haters do. They want to make you be biased. They want to actually create bias. Mind you, I was about to I have the word in my mouth. Bialism. Yeah, it's a new thing now. So with that said, enjoy the rest of your night. Howdy, Top General, but I'm going to get going. It's raining, man. It's getting wet.